Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official start of Series 8. Technically, it's already been active for about a day and a half now. But yeah, we got our first team to use on the rank ladder, and it is Dialga. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Dialga. Now, in my previous videos, we featured Groudon, we featured Kyogre, the two big weather teams, so make sure to check that out before you watch this one. But I want to use Dialga. And the reason why I want to use Dialga is he's an absolute tank in this format. And if you look at like the restricted form, the restricted mons, and where Dialga matches up, I would put him in the A tier. And he really doesn't have a bad matchup, so to speak. Like, you can't say like, oh, this mon hard counters Dialga, or this mon just absolutely destroys Dialga. Dragon Steel is a really good typing. Yes, he's weak to ground types, but we have enough support on the team where that's kind of mitigated. But to go into the actual team, so we're gonna run weakness policy on Dialga. We are running pressure. Okay, now hear me out on this. The reason why we're running pressure is because we want to self-proc our weakness policy with what we have on the rest of the team. Can you run telepathy? Absolutely, telepathy is 100% viable. Might even be better. But the way we're playing Dialga today, we're gonna run pressure, and pressure has some value this time because some of the restricted mons, they have like their signature moves that only has 8 PP. So if you could stall them out, 8 PP, that's only like 3 or 4 turns. So pressure does have some value here. So don't underestimate or sleep on it. But our moveset is Earth Power, Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, and Trick Room. Yes, this is a Trick Room Dialga team. Alright, not all Dialga teams are Trick Room, but in this team that I'm going to be running, it is going to be a Trick Room team with Dialga. So you might notice we're not running a Dragon Coverage Room. We don't really need it, so to speak. Can you run it? Absolutely. Roar of Time is a signature move. Go ahead and run it. It's perfectly viable. But just the way I want to play Dialga and the way it fits on this team, I'm going with an Electric Cover move, and I'll tell you why. So we have Tapu Koko on this team. Basically, it's our hard answer for Yveltals and even like Galarian Moltres that are running around, and whatever flying type is running. And he's a pretty solid answer against like Torn-Ogre teams. So, Tapu Koko fits in nicely here. And we are running Life Orb on it. And what's cool with this is Electric Surge on switching or even leading Koko Dialga. You can get the Electric Terrain boost. And then for Dialga, running Thunderbolt, we'll get the damage boost, even in max form. So Dialga, Koko's a nice two-man lead here. We have the Amoonguss here, just so that we can have an answer for Xerneas when he goes for those pleb Geomancy plays. And Spore is Spore, you can't overrule it or underestimate it. Like, it's so good in Trick Room, so why not have the Amoonguss? Landorus is a staple on pretty much 99.8% of Dialga teams. You gotta run the Landorus here. Intimidate helps support Dialga's bulk. You could Earthquake and break your own policy as well, and it doesn't do as much as you would think because Dialga is that bulky. So Landorus and Amoonguss are also a very nice pair together because you can redirect, set up your Swords Dance, Dynamax, go for hard-hitting Airstreams, get some speed boosts, and go to town. So that's another good combo there. For the rest of the team, now this is the ultimate eyebrow raiser, the Incineroar. Brick Break. We're not running Parting Shot because we are Assault Vest Incineroar. Yes, I picked up this idea from James Beck and Eeks. I saw them on stream, I saw their videos, and you know what? It just fits. Is Parting Shot better? Probably. Like, that's like Incin's go-to move, but you don't have to run Parting Shot on this team. Snarl is more than enough because we have a lot of special attackers in this format, and especially like the Calyrex riders. So why not run Snarl and Brick Break? 1, to break our policy, but 2, there's so much Lapras running around. They're setting Aurora Veils, even Grim Snarl screens is a thing. Brick Break has so much value. Okay, so that enough is my explanation for running Assault Vest Incineroar. And of course, you still got Fake Outs, you still have Intimidates, and Snarl is a thing, as we just said. To finish off the team, if Dialga's not your Trick Room sweeper, this guy is. The Glacier, typical moveset, nothing really needs to be said on it. We're running Expert Bell on it, just so that we can get some boost on it that are super effective. So, yeah. So I'm really excited to try out Trick Room Dialga. I think it's going to be awesome. I really want to see how bulky Dialga is. So enough from me. Let's go straight into the battles. Zacian. Okay. With Lapras. Okay. Zacian, Lapras. This is why we have Brick Break on Incineroar. So we're going to have to use it. Okay, and he's got a Lando. That's fine. Dialga's a special attacker. I feel like if we just set Trick Room, we're gonna win the game. And we have ground moves for the Heatran and the Zacian. Yeah, he's very weak to ground. So, but first, let's do Instant Dialga. If he goes for screens, we'll smash it. And what else are we gonna try? I do need the Koko a little bit. Let's use the Koko. And Glacier looks pretty good as well. Lando? Let's go Glacier. Alright. Let's try it. So, Lapdog. Lapdog, as they're now calling it. Alright, do you actually lead Lapdog? We'll find out. And how fast is your Lapras, is the other question. Okay. And it's the Zacian Gengar. Okay. So this works out fine. We'll neutralize his attack boost. I have a play. There's no way he stays in with this, right? There's no way. There's no way he stays in with that. Oh, man. Well, I'm not going to fake out the Gengar, obviously, but there's no way you stay in with that. So I'm going to think about my first play. He's obviously faster. He could substitute, which would be annoying. Do I want to Brick Break now? Actually, I got an idea. Okay. I don't want to just Flare Blitz into that if he's just going to sub. But here, alright. We'll try it. Let's see what happens. And we'll go for Trick Room. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Yeah, see, he has to switch that. So this is going to take the Flare Blitz. Oh, that's a good switch. That's a good switch. Oh, he knew. Very, very nice. Yeah, he read this like a book. Okay, so we can't Trick Room. And thank God we didn't, we could have maxed, but we're not going to. Alright, so now we have another situation. So that was a good play by him. Alright, so I can't Trick Room. I have a Koko in the back. That's not gonna help against that. So then what do you Dynamax? Do you actually just Dynamax the Heatran? I mean, I am Dialga. But these are two special attackers, so I think I will Snarl. And why don't we just get up a Max Quake? I'm not too worried about... I mean, I could activate... This is obviously Shuckaberry. Yeah, let's just get out... Let's just get rid of the Gengar. I don't need him to be a Thorn. That was a good play by him. I should have accounted that. Alright, but at least we did force a switch. And he is going to Dynamax here. So this is going to be the Heatran. He could go for Max Quake, but we are Assault Vested and we will Snarl him. Alright, now it's our turn. I hope the Gengar doesn't go for Hypnosis. That would not make my day. If he if he goes for Sleep, I'm gonna be angry. Could just Shadow Ball. I can't imagine he does that. He probably does have Hypnosis. But Gengar with the Taunt Tech. Very nice. I respect it. Icy Wind. Okay, good speed control. Okay. Alright, so he goes for the Max Quake. Is this in the instant? Oh, he went straight. Well, thanks for the weakness policy. Alright, what if I just went into the Heatran with the Max Quake? Alright, thanks for that. And then we're gonna get off a Snarl because he let the instant live. Alright, so here comes the Max Quake. Alright, this should kill unless you're sashed. Alright, you are sashed, but we have a Snarl coming out. So it's fine. Alright, and we know he has a Zacian in the back. The only thing is the Behemoth Blade is going to be a problem. I may have to switch out the Incin, but let's see if he brings out the Zacian. Okay. And it is the Lapras. Okay, so he did bring the Lapras. Alright, well, he might be full speed Lapras, but I'm gonna take this time to switch out and go into my Koko. And he procced my weakness policy already. I might be able to kill the Heatran. If I don't kill him now, do I have anything else to kill him? Glacier, but I would need the Trick Room up. So, I still am gonna switch into the Koko. That Heatran is definitely a Shuka Berry. He is -1. So that's the good thing about it. I will take this time to at least kill the Lapras on the Koko switch. I do have a weakness policy proc. So let's see what happens here. I don't think the Heatran goes for max guard here. I think he just tries to kill the Dialga. Lapras should protect if he knows what's good for him. He goes for the Max Quake. Okay, so he's going for the plus Spidef boost. We take that fine. The Snarl was nice. The Lapras will get a boost here, but hopefully the terrain with my weakness policy boost will be enough, but we'll see. The Lapras goes for Hydro Pump. He goes into the Koko, so he has some speed investment in the Lapras. Oh, he's Life Orb. Very interesting. So this probably might kill. And it does kill. So that's a good thing there. And he's gonna bring in the Zacian, which we could switch out our Koko for. And Intimidate it. And this is my last turn of Max, might as well. So he'll get the attack boost. But we are going to take this time. Let's switch into the Incineroar. And I can't take I could take another Max Quake. I think I live. The Zacian is faster though, so that's the only problem. So if he doubles up into the Dialga slot, which he very well should, that's a problem. I think what I'll do is I will protect this turn. I will max guard. Alright, so we'll switch out the Koko. Let's get the Intimidate in. So we'll neuter the Zacian back down. And hopefully we can get this max guard call right. I expect him to double in. We'll see. He does go for the Behemoth Blade. What does the Heatran go for? He goes for the Max Quake. He does double in, so we called it absolutely perfectly. And the Heatran goes back to normal, that's fine. And so does Dialga. Now what's good about this is I have a fake out on my Incin. And I'm gonna take advantage of that. Am I still taunted? I'm not. And I think I live an Earth Power. So I am going to protect... I am going to Trick Room to set up the Glacier endgame. And that should help me a lot. So let's see what happens. If he protects the Zacian, same thing. Because I still have all 4 mons. He's down to his last 2. Alright, so there's the fake out. So we'll hit the Zacian for something. Unless I get crit here, I should live. He goes for the Incin. Okay, so he's just guaranteeing me the Trick Room. And he's realizing how little that did. So he might already guess that I am Assault Vested. And here comes the Trick Room. Very, very nice. So... this, honestly, probably kills the Zacian. I could Earth Power. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I will take it out. He calls to protect. He does the protect. I should have anticipated that. So, I get it wrong there. He blocks it. He goes for the Heat Wave. I can't imagine that kills Dialga. Alright, so I think I'll just do it again. He probably needs to go for the double, but I am going to just go for this Earth Power. Alright. He tries again. He doesn't get it. So this should honestly just kill. I should have snarled because I just realized that it's just going to be a Flash Fire. So that's bad. He does Heat Wave. Can I live? Dialga doesn't live. That's fine. I still have Glacier in the back. Yeah, that was my mistake. So we'll get in the Glacier. We'll just Snarl now, and then we can just High Horsepower, pop his Shuka Berry. And that should be that. Alright, so we'll just Snarl here. We could even Brick Break, if anything. But I do want to play it safe. And we could close combat, but we'll just High Horsepower first. Pop the berry. Alright, there's the Shuka Berry. So that still almost kills him. If this Snarl might kill him. So I should have just Brick Breaked. Okay. -2. Alright. That's not gonna do anything. Yeah, we got it. We played it well. I did forget about the Flash Fire thing, but you know, it's fine. Dialga was too strong. I anticipated it. And we do this. And that's the battle. We got him. Dialga and Incin. Oh, okay. Shadow Rider. And Alcremie. And, see the Aegislash. And you're gonna start seeing some Aegislashes because they have Wide Guard because of all the AoE. But we do not have a Kyogre or Precipice Blades or any of this sort. So I don't think we have to worry too much about the Aegislash. The Calyrex Ghost Rider is something to worry about, and because of that, I am going to lead Incineroar. And Dialga looks good as well. Dialga looks great against... He's got like 50 million fairies. Yeah, and then Incin looks good against the Aegislash. The Prim might be an issue, but I feel like we could just use the Koko. And I guess Lando looks okay. Yeah, I kind of like Lando in the back. Do we need Glacier? I don't think we do. What do you think about this? I think Glacier is gonna look. I think Glacier's okay in the back. I mean, we're running Trick Room anyway. Might as well. So let's go with this. All right. First Shadow Rider matchup of the series. So let's see how this goes. So I would assume he's gonna lead the Alcremie and go for Decorate plays, but we'll see. Alright. So it's the Hatterene in the Alcremie. Oh, that's very interesting. Is he gonna set Trick Room for me? I'm not sure what he wants to do here. So he figures out that I'm Pressure. And he knows right away that I'm not Telepathy. So if he led this, then what do you have in the back? You gotta have the Ghost Rider. And I guess maybe the Cinderace? I mean, either way, I'm gonna go for the Snarl. And I don't think I need to Trick Room. I think I'm just gonna Flash Cannon. I would be surprised if he Dynamaxed this. But... you know what? I think I will just Dynamax and smash it. Like, do I have any reason not to? I mean, yeah, let's just... I mean, he's got 2 fairies. I mean, what is this Alcremie gonna do? Alright, I'm going for it. Alright, so we Dynamax first. Yeah, you know, I was really debating, like, should I really Dynamax here? Like, just go for a Flash Cannon, but I didn't think that would kill. Because I don't have my Policy proc just yet. But I will get off a nice Snarl here. But the Alcremie should go... Oh! Okay. That's interesting. Alright. So he will Dynamax the Hat. Alright, I can't imagine this takes a Snarl very well. Alright, so there's my Steel Spike. Yeah, we just smashed the Hatterene. I mean, the Snarl should just kill it. And we boost our Incin. Yeah, goodbye Hatterene. Okay, that was... yeah, I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he did that at all. So he has no max, and we still do. Okay. That works for me. That works for me. And he tries to decorate his partner, but of course it fails. Yeah. Okay. So there's the Shadow Rider. But again, we have Snarl. So I can't imagine this guy does anything. No Dynamax. So we're gonna Snarl. And we're not really gonna think too much about this. We don't need to Quake. I think we just kill it. In all honesty. Like, he could protect, but, you know, it is what it is. Astral Barrage. I mean, yeah. You could see both of our mons are bulky. Steel Spike comes out. Yeah. You might even argue I could have just procced my weakness policy and killed it. But, yeah. Alright, and here comes the Snarl. I'd be shocked if this didn't kill. Incin! Attack, Investment, Assault Vested, Incin. Alright, we got a crit. I'm gonna say it didn't matter because 4 times weak. Yeah, alright, Incin proving his worth. Alright, Draining Kiss. Very interesting. Okay. That didn't do much. Alright, it's either a Cinderace or the Sword. The Aegislash. Oh, it's Primarina. Okay. That's interesting. So, I think what I'll do on this particular turn, I just want to make sure of something real quick. 91. 95. Okay, that's fine. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I guess I'll just Snarl again. I mean, what's stopping me? And then I think we'll just give him a Max Lightning. Will that kill? I don't think so, but we'll see. Max Lightning comes out. And we zap the Primarina. I'm just kidding, it does kill. So Dialga just cleanly sweeping. My goodness. Alright, I'm a little shocked that my opponent Dynamaxed the Hatterene turn 1 like that. But it is what it is. And all my instant did this game was just Snarl. I mean, it was enough to kill Calyrex. So you might as well. Alright, there's a Draining Kiss. That's not going to do anything. Alright, so we're just going to Flash Cannon this thing in the face and call it an easy win. Alright, so here we go. Flare Blitz and Flash Cannon. Don't need to think too much about this at all. Alright, Dialga! Flash Cannon! Alright, very nice. And Instant cleaning it up. Yeah, Instant Dialga. Great combo. Okay, that was an easy one. We take those. We absolutely will take those. Xerneas. Okay. Xerneas. Interesting though. I don't see any redirection there. He does have Sun, I guess, from the Rotom for the Venusaur. I see Sand. I mean, I like Tyranitar this format a little bit, but I don't know about this. Well, he definitely helps my Tapu Koko, but which I will bring for the Dragapult. But this is a weird one. I think Trick Room is the play. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go Amoonguss Dialga. And yeah, Glacier just smashes that, the rest of his team, in all honesty. And who do I want? There is a Tyranitar. There is a Tyranitar. How do I want to play this? I do need something for the Milotic. So I guess I could bring the Koko for which would answer the Tyranitar and the Milotic and the Dragapult. Alright, so I'll bring the Koko. Yeah. I am looking at the Rotom-H. It's gonna be interesting how I handle it. I'm curious if he brings it, but Xerneas, okay. Might as well. Oh, that's a really nice look. So he brings the Rotom. Okay. Alright, and we have our Amoonguss. So that Rotom is going to be a little bit problematic. How do I want to do this? I do want to set up Trick Room, that's for sure. Wait a minute. He has a Milotic. Okay, that's fine. We have a Koko. I should be able to spore that. He could be Safety Goggles. How do I want to do this? I think what I'll do first is I'll Rage Powder. And I'll set up the Trick Room. Alright, so there's the Rage Powder. And then we'll see what he does. He goes for the Overheat right away, and we avoid. Oh my goodness. Alright, he will Ice Beam. As long as he doesn't freeze me, I think we'll be okay. And there's the Trick Room. Wow, okay, so he went straight for that thing. The Overheat. Okay, now I have to figure out how I'm going to make this work. I mean, you should be Safety Goggles if you're running Rotom, right? I mean, you have Sand on your team, and that would help against Sun. So I guess we could try it out. So let's see. Let's Spore it. And what I could also do is I could... See, none of these moves are going to really work. I guess it'll help against the Milotic. No, actually, I have a better idea. Let's get the terrain boost. Let's swap in the Koko. And let's try and Thunderbolt the Milotic and see if we can knock it out. I don't know if we can, but we're going to try our best. So, at least this way my Amoonguss stays healthy. We'll get a terrain boost. And hopefully we can kill the Milotic. The Rotom will not benefit this because he does have Levitate. Alright, so there's the Thunderbolt. Can we kill the Milotic? No, but we do good damage. He goes for the Ice Beam. This will likely be into the Amoonguss slot. Yep, that's fine. And he goes for the Overheat. This might honestly kill. It does, and that's fine. Alright, because at least we keep our Amoonguss alive, and we can switch in our Glacier. Alright, so now comes the interesting part. I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it is an idea. Alright, bear with me here. What if I side-procced my weakness policy like this? And... no, I don't think that's worth it. Let's make our horse strong. Let's Dynamax. Let's Knuckle. Let's Knuckle the Rotom. And let's Thunderbolt the Milotic. Alright, that Rotom is not going to do too much damage. If anything, he should switch that. So I'm not too worried about the Rotom overheating my Glacier. So let's see what he does. He might even protect the Rotom. I expect that. And I don't know if he lets the Milotic die for free. I would protect the Milotic. He does not protect the Milotic. So that's a free Max Knuckle into the Rotom. That did good damage. So Glacier's attack rises. And then he lets the Milotic die for free. That's fine by me. Okay. So we trade him on. He goes for another Overheat. I can't imagine this does much. Okay. And now he's just -4. Alright. Dialga ate that very nice. And my horse is about to be powered up, going for that Rotom kill. And there's the Xerneas. Well then. So I have an idea. That Rotom is -4. And he hasn't Dynamaxed yet, so that the Xerneas should be the Dynamax option. But he is in Trick Room. So here's what I want to try and do. Let's go ahead and Hailstorm the Xerneas. Let's double in. I don't care about Rotom. And we're going to Flash Cannon the Xerneas. This should do good damage. If the Rotom protects or switches out, that's fine by me. So he Dynamaxes the Xerneas. We knew this would happen. Might as well Dynamax the Xerneas. If it's the Rotom, I say bro. Okay, so there's the Xerneas. I can't imagine this wants to take a Hailstorm. I don't know if you live after a Flash Cannon. But we're gonna find out. No Geomancy procs. Alright, so here comes the Hailstorm. If this can do more than half, we're in a great spot. That is just about half. I don't know if we kill with the Flash Cannon. But maybe after Hail Chip we might. We'll see. Here comes the Flash Cannon. Okay, that's enough, but not enough for the Hail. He goes for the Knuckle. Is that into the... Oh, he went for the Glacier. Okay. Alright, so then what does the Rotom go for? He goes for another Overheat. -6 now. Dialga does not care. I don't know why he's doing this. I honestly don't know why he's doing this. Ladies and gentlemen, you should switch out your Rotom of like at least Nasty Plot. All right, so this is the last turn of Trick Room. I do want to pick up this Rotom kill, and I will Flash Cannon the Xerneas, and hopefully that'll be enough. He's got to protect something. He does not, so this is a free kill onto the Rotom slot. Alright, so now my Glacier is now +3 because we get the Chilling Neigh. Alright, and the Dialga should just smash this Xerneas. I don't know why my opponent played like this. So there is this Flash Cannon. And there goes his max. And now it's a 3-on-1. And I'm pretty sure with what I have left should be enough to clean it up. Twisted Dimension returns to normal, that's fine. His last Mon. If it's Tyranitar, we win. And it's the Venusaur, okay. Well, that's fine by me. Who do I still have in the back? I have an Amoonguss. Okay, so Amoonguss is not really gonna help me here, but that's fine. We will crash, and we'll just give him a Flash Cannon. That should be able to clean him up. I can't imagine Venusaur having anything to stop Dialga and Glacier. I'm just gonna attack. I think it'll be enough. He goes for the Giga Drain. That's not gonna do that much. He's already at full health anyway. So here comes the Flash Cannon. And that did more than enough for Glacier, as long as we don't miss, and we do not. So, this is another easy one. Alright, we'll clean it up. So, Glacier and Dialga, the power of 4 legs, gets the victory. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is our Trick Room Dialga team. I like this team a lot, and I'm glad I spent so much time doing the research on Dialga, how to play it, before I even jumped in. It's an absolute monster. It tanks hits like nothing. Weakness Policy is a very nice item to have on it. You could run Life Orb on it. You could run Assault Vest on it. And I'll even post some builds in the description or in the comments rather on how to play or how to even use the Assault Vest Dialga. But Assault Vest Instant was something I wanted to try. You know, I personally never used it. I know a lot of the top players have used it. Bars has used it. James Beck has used it. Eeks TV has used it. So I wanted to give it a try. And Brick Break is so valuable. If you don't like Assault Vest Instant, at least value the Brick Break, because there's so much Lapras running around now with the Aurora Veil and screens. You have to run Brick Break. It's just so much value that you get from it. So and it's a good way to break our weakness policy on the Dialga. The rest of the team is support. Glaciers is your good Trick Room sweeper, unless you want Dialga to be your Trick Room sweeper. And again, our Tapu Koko, he can swap in, give us a terrain boost, give us that nice big electric move to knock out those Laprases, knock out those Kyogres. So it really fits on the team very, very well. And it's also just a really hard check to Yveltals and Galarian Moltres that are running around still. Amoonguss is good too. Again, you're going to need that for Xerneas mostly, and you could even use it for redirection. Set up your own Trick Room, set up your Landers for Swords Dance. The team just has so much synergy. So you could lead a lot of different things depending on the matchup, and that's really what it comes down to in Series 8. How do you match up, and what are you going to lead with? Because you know, you're restricted versus they're restricted. Yeah, that's a factor, but you know, how are you supporting your mons? Okay, is there enough synergy? Can you support it? Like, we got Intimidate, we have double Intimidate, we have Snarl support for our Dialga, so I feel like it does very, very well. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Try the team out. Again, I had a lot of fun. I will be using this more, not in future videos, but like, you know, just in general on the ladder. Give it a go. All right, until next time, have a good one.